Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you for coming on and trying to learn about Open Ace. And we appreciate your time and the ability to want to learn. I'm gonna jump straight into the SOPs right now. This is the most important part about Open Ace, and this is how we're different. You have to train. You have to show your processes. You have to identify what you want Ace to look for. And I'm gonna go quickly into this because I could go hours and hours into this. Basically, what I'm trying to do is set up an SOP for finding advertising prospects for one of our companies called whattodotoday.com. We identified that we want to search for venues and entertainment activity centers in Fort Lauderdale. Okay. So what we're doing now is it basically asked me, walk me through it. What's the very first thing you would do? Okay. I'd go to google.com, then I'll type or copy and paste it into the search engine what we're looking for. Then the results will pull. The when the results pull up, you have to extract what is on the page and see what the best fit for our client is. Got it. Solid start. Go to google.com, type in query, extract information from the search results, right? So now what it's doing is Ace is building an SOP. Does this sound right? What's the next thing you would do? Next thing we would do is we would click on the website and the results and then start to scroll down, find the contact information, what we need to figure out, point of contact, blah, 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 right? So you basically describe your process in a sentence. You don't have to go step by step, okay? Once that is, it breaks it down. Excellent. Here's what I found. Go to google.com, type in search query, blah, 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 extract information, click into the website, scroll through the website and find contact information, identify the point of contact, save the business as a lead in the pipeline, right? And then it will save all of this. Now, I did ask it to skip the email part, but you could absolutely have it draft an email for every single one of those companies, and it will email if you wanted to straight out of OpenAce, right? If you set up through gmail.com or you set it up through your Gmail, the easiest thing ever. For that, you mentioned, I just said skip the email, let's focus. Then this is what I really wanted to show you. Now it's really building everything out. Let's focus on purely setting this SOP finalized. So the recap, exactly what we went over. Is there anything else? The procedure that you complete the process for finding and saving these leads. Yes, I think this is a really good start. Great. Here's the draft. And then it breaks it down into steps. So you don't have to know all of this, right? Ace knows how to put your processes into Open Ace's machine. And this is exactly what you're looking at. It recorded 14 steps, 1 through 14. And then the dynamic variables is the search query, which is obviously if you want to search for those companies in like let's say a different city like Atlanta, Georgia, or Austin, Texas, you can do that, right? It's just gonna be in a different city. Then the triggers, does this look good? Yes, it looks good. Save it.
I wasn't able to complete that action.
Wow.
Could you rephrase your request?
Maybe 1 second. Yes.
I wasn't able to complete that. Excellent. The SOP finding advertising prospects has been saved. You can now trigger it using phrases like finding advertising prospects,
Hello,
find
Derek.
event venues.
Hey, Eric, this is Drew Man. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I we spoke on Facebook. I just didn't really have a whole lot of information.
So, sorry. It looked like, and this is gonna happen. Um, the system is super, it's newer. There's gonna be bugs, but if this happens to you, I have no problem recording this and showing you. Um, it wasn't able to complete the action. Can you rephrase or give me a request? It actually should have because it says looks good to me, save it, and I literally pasted exactly what it wanted me to. But I had to say yes, save, didn't know, yes, it looks good, and it said excellent. So I think sometimes it has to be super, super, super specific. And this is like, does this look right? Um, and I put yes, looks good. So that's kind of how it all works. Now, it is in the processes here. It says it right. You go to processes on the left side in the navigation area. And then here are your 14 steps. Now this is kind of cool if you wanted to edit or show ACE, you could always record. And once you press this record, it's going to record your screen. So you better get ready to show it because it does record every 3 seconds. Okay. Just a FYI. But all this is pretty good to go. And that's how you do it. If you have any other processes that you want, that you have like in your basically like your documents, you can actually drop the processes in here and Ace will break it down for you. You can also just create your own and do the same thing what we're doing on the chat, but you can do it here as well. So anyways, those are a couple things. I hope you learned something, and we hope that you love OpenAce as much as we do. If you have any questions, my name's Eric. You can always reach me here on the bottom at openaceai@gmail.com. And let's build this together. And I know that Ace will find you some leads and will create actual net profit for your business. So, alrighty. Hope you have a great day. Bye bye.